I actually haven't wanted to cross there to see how many of them here, but Shaq McPherson's there.
Shacker's there.
Matty Lewis is there.
Oh, Matty's there.
Start of the third term, and DeSanto in the middle gets it away to Van Creeken for North Geelong. Left foot kick towards half forward. Addy comes out, keeps it in front of him, and now picks it up and gives it away by hand to Welve, who gives it away to Popovsky. Back to Addy, through centre wing, goes to the right foot, tumbling punt to half forward, but Matho stands his ground. At half back, Matheson gives it away by hand quickly, gives it to Andrews. Terrible kick off the boot, and sets a task. Holes fine through the middle of the pack. Get a little left foot kick towards Wood. Punch back by Andrews. Turner punches it on further for Bell Post Hill. And a good pick up as well. Back, he kicks it around the corner towards Popovsky to run onto it. Won't quite meet there though. Nyack, Wood through a couple. Handballs it back towards Will Kelly. He's still about 45 out from goal. Leaves it behind. Hayes comes across him, tackles him without the football. Davis now for North Geelong. Gives it to Andrews. Maybe he'll make a better fist of it this time. Not really. Kicks towards Kilsby. He's pushed off the ball. Just lucky enough to get a hand on it and see it over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Well, I wouldn't put Kilsby in the best players for North Geelong today, but I think he's improved a whole lot since we saw him in round 2 and round 3.
Boundary throw-in. Lovett gets it down. Hayes, Fantella. And off hands again and out of bounds for another throw-in. So in between wing and half forward for Bell Post Hill.
Can you give me some of that stuff you're taking?
Davis and Lovett. Lovett with a big thump down. Gains about 10 or 12 metres. But straight back over the boundary line for a bit more work for the boundary umpire. Davis doing the ruck work for the Magpies up against Lovett, the interleague ruckman. He gets in front. He gets it to the side. Lentini through the middle of the pack. Can't take it with him. Now shuffled out by Kelly. Back to Welve. Out wide to Fantella. Off a step towards the pocket. Barlow pushed past it. And out of bounds off hands for another throw in. This time about 40 around from the Bell Post Hill goal. We said they're 7-3-45. They lead the Magpies 4-2-26. Barlow and Rickett. Barlow tries to tap it back. Brent Schwinnerson had it, lost it. Turner handballed over his head to nobody. Kelly the no-look handball. Now back to Barlow, folded up. Left foot kick. And pretty close, but just missed and through for one behind. So they go to 7-4-46 now. The home side, they lead North 4-2-26 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 2.5 played.
So Alma doing the kicking and duties from the fullback position. Picks the ball up and he goes long towards Swennerson. Leads it up. Good spoil from behind by Kelly. Picked up. Tackle Page. Brought to ground. Umpire came in quickly and has taken possession of the ball just on forward 50. Bell Post still attacking into the ground once again. So a quick ball up will take place. Bruckman won't get there. Page was particularly Barlow doing the ruck work. The ball comes down. Andrews from North Geelong swoops to the ball, goes back towards centre wing, kicks long and wide, and too wide and out of bounds, and the full resulting free kick goes to Shane Lima of Bell Post Hill. So Lima now with the ball. Called the play on by the umpire, and he brings the ball towards the half-forward line. Popovsky the marking option there. North Geelong with the numbers, picked up by Burke. Handball out the back, goes as far as Fantella. Didn't look across the ground this time, just put boot the ball into the half-forward line, and mark is taken there by Brent Swinnerson. Plays on quickly, goes out towards Ferguson, needs a favourable bounce, has it in front of him. He's got some pressure from behind by Frank Hauser. He picks the ball up, tries to get rid of it. Good tackle from behind. Ball comes up. Lentini now has it. He goes long into the half-forward line. Favours, holds fine. Good spoil from Andrews from behind. It was Andrews from behind. Picked up. Ferguson got back to help. Went to Andrews. Still on hands and knees. Got the handball away to Brent Swinnerson. Got boot the ball. Back towards centre wing it runs. Now there's a
down the ground. He slung him after he kicked it.
Free kick and Kilby with the recipient. So just defensive side of the wing. He'll take possession of the ball. Looking to go back in through the middle of the ground. That's where he goes now. And Fitzsimmons, the target. Spoil from behind. Into the mud it goes. Picked up there. Hayes got the handball on hands and knees. Outside to Rickett. He's in some space by himself. Needs a favourable bounce. Keeps it in front of himself. Taps it back towards the glue pot. Barlow went back and collected it. Lost the ball. Picked up by Will Kelly. Handballs over the top to the running Fantella. On the left boot. Goes out wide. And Poposky was the target. Well done, Matheson. Got there first. Put hands on the ball. Now he sits underneath it. Umpire, how we see
punts it up.
Oh, I think he will this time. It's the first punch of the day, I think. Call the play on, and he goes quickly, Poposky, to Rob Wood, who's out in front of Elmer. And he takes the mark and will go back and shoot for his third goal of the afternoon. I reckon Matheson would have been a better proposition for this play, wouldn't he? They persisted with Elmer all day.
Oh, look, I think there's a few moves there that they've really got to consider. They have to kick goals. They're not going to get past Camatti too many times.
So Wood comes in. That kick's not real flash. It's off the, I don't know where it was, but it's gone out of bounds to the full. So we'll saw it's a pretty ordinary kick from Rob Wood from where he was. So Brent Swennerson to relieve some pressure for North Geelong. He's looking to go towards Stevie Rickett. Was his first option. Now he decides to go short. Has to be marked by Davis, and is. So still inside their defensive 50, goes Van Creeken out wide this time. Stevie Rickett's in best position, traps it, handballs up over the top. Swennerson under pressure here and knocked away by Kelly. Ball runs over the boundary line and it will be thrown back in between the half forward line, centre wing. Still Bell Post still attacking into the ground. Parker in the forward line, Fitzsimmons, Chandler also in the forward line. So the normal player that would play on ball up there. Ball in front of the contest. It's going to be Luke Swennerson who had it, put his head over the contest, got the ball in his hand, tries to push his way out of the contest. Umpire again says it's going to come back to him. So another ball to take place. So we've gone 6 minutes and it's 7-4 Bellpost Hill, North Geelong on 4-2.
So ball up. Right half forward for the Panthers. Umpire's given way too many instructions. Just throw the ball up, brother. Love it. Gets it down.
It's a warning.
Goes through the middle. Van Creeken. Nyack put the tackle on. Pack develops. Umpire will come in and ball it up.
North Geelong hasn't even registered a score in about half an hour of footy right now, simply because they can't get it past the zone without creating a stoppage.
Love it. Davis. Nyack left it for Lentini in the end. He got one high, said the umpire, so Lentini will take it. Right half forward, 50 out from goal. Got Kelly next to him, handballs it to him. Oh, he runs too close to man on the mark. 12. Short little kick. Barlow on hands and knees, shuffles the handball out quickly. Page around the corner towards Wood, but taken away by North Geelong. And they get it free. Through to Sano. Now Van Creeken goes to centre wing. Good mark. Hollands has taken it.
So here's where they have to do something different.
He's on centre wing. Bellpost still been able to track back. Then he's kicked short to Brent Swennerson. Turned over by Page, who did nicely. Got a hand to it. Off a step, Barton over the top to Wells. Through the middle by himself. Can go with the right foot kick. Long towards Wood, who goes up and takes the mark. And apart from his woeful kicking for goal at the moment, he's kicked 2-1 and one out of the bounce.
Well, not just at the moment. The last couple of weeks we saw him, he kicked
He's a bit laconic last week, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he needs to put this through for all the hard work that they did to turn the ball over to the Panthers in the middle. He's taken the mark, done the hard work. He comes in, right foot kick. Goal umpire.
That's better.
Wobble the road.
Has run around everywhere and said that's a goal. So his third, that's better from him. And for Bellpost Hill, that's their 8. They go to 8, 4:52. They lead North Geelong 4-2-26 to Grandy Cyclone Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 8 minutes played.
Look, I know I'm harping on this, but I just reckon he went across the ground in the centre there because they had nothing up there. So he decided to wait. Well, it was a bad kick, so that's fair enough. But look, Lukey Parker's down there. He hasn't done a great deal. He's down there as an attacking back line, and when you're on Holzfriend, he's not the player to play on when you need, because you've got to watch Holzfriend. Stick him up on the forward line and make Addy look after him, because he's just leaving Hollands and doing what he wants and then going back when he has to. There's just nothing up there for them.
So Parker and Chandler both into the centre bounce along with Luke Swennerson. Kane Swennerson does the ruck work. It's over the top. Love it. Knocks the ball down. Bellpost Hill through Burke. Have it. And it's going to be stopped in the mud. So umpire will come in and take a possession of the ball and ball up in that position. So we haven't moved too far from the centre square, which is good to see. They've moved it out of the slush in the middle. The handball from Edridge is good to Holt's fight. He runs. And through the middle of the ground he goes back towards Wood up in front. It was lucky he didn't have two hands in the air because he would have caught it. Nyack goes back. He shows a bit of poise, this young fella. Got the handball to Rickett. Running player is Swennerson. His kick into the forward line had to be good, or into the middle of the ground was good. to Swennerson, and that was Kane to Luke Parker, who delivers the ball to the half-forward line. Out in front, Marker's not taken. Out the back, Addy coming up the ground to support, gets the ball out wide, goes towards Ettridge, in space by himself. Has plenty of time to pick the ball up. Now he needs it because DeSanto's hot in the hammer. He stands up in the tackle, goes to Sulix, got the handball back to Lentini, back towards Ettridge. Unfortunately, he got carried past the ball. Now, dropping the ball decision. And Andrew Ferguson, the recipient of the free kick. Now, Ferguson looks back towards Parker, middle of the ground. It's going to get to him. I can't say the kick was good, but it's got the desired effect. His kick into the half-forward line goes towards Carricksay. He's tackled, brought down. Umpire says held up. And he will come in now and take possession at centre-half forward for North Geelong.
I mean, they've got Hollis and the other bloke, Davis is ruckman, but Swennerson's going up. It's unbalanced.
So the ball is thrown down, picked up there. Dawson got a little kick away towards Holtzfine. Good pick up. Handball outside to the running player, and Frankhauser looks to deliver the ball into the forward line. Goes towards Kelly. Nyack gets over the top. Does well. Matheson now leads in the race for the ball. Takes it towards the boundary line. Oh, gee, tapped it back inside. Not too sure what for. Doesn't matter because the ball's been knocked over the boundary line, and it's going to be thrown back in on the half-forward line. Belpo still back into attack.
Well, that knocking the ball over the boundary line, that new deliberate, the way they interpret it, that's why he knocked it back, I think. He was too frightened that they'd give it away.
I saw one of the players last night run towards the boundary line. He was just about to touch it, and he thought if I touch it and run over, I'm stuffed, so he let it go.
That's what happens.
Yeah, it's in their minds now, but the balling takes place, and it's a scrimmage, and umpire will come back and take it. Chandler, last man off the ground with the ball. So a quick ball up there by the umpire. Barlow does the ruck work, taps it down, picked up there. Dawson's got the head over the ball, trying to pluck the ball out again, and it's not coming out, so there's going to be another ball up. Same position, half forward line. This time Stevie Ricketts doing the ruck work. He's there with Barlow. Ball comes down. Clean, pick up. Perk tries to force his way across or through the contest.
Oh, someone's been dropped behind the play, was it? Was it Barlow?
Yeah, Stevie Rickett gave him one.
But the free kick has gone to Belpo still, and Burke it is with the ball. So Burke now just looking for Wood to lead out. He gets there now. Good kick, good lead. And he takes the mark, maybe just held on to it long enough. And Rob Wood will go back and try and kick his fourth. And a little bit difficult. It's a hard pocket to kick a ball from this pocket.
What?
Don't cough your ribs up, son.
Just did.
Lucky you haven't got a cold and you're sneezing all the time.
I have.
Oh,
That's the hardest part.
Awesome.
So Wood from the pocket. Starts at left or right.
No, there's a whistle. There's a whistle.
It's gone out of bounds on the full.
Oh, I thought it was an early whistle.
And so Rob Wood with 3 goals, 1 and 2 out of bounds in the full now. If he ever wanted to stay at full forward, he's not doing himself too much justice, I can tell you. He's got a release from the ruck work today, most of the day anyway. Just waiting for the ball to come back.
And we just confirmed at half-time Costello's good to go next round, so enjoy it, Woody.
Lee Hardman, what was he out for? Is he injury of any description?
Oh, I'm unsure. I'll get onto that, Dale.
Hamstring, I reckon, maybe.
I know.
Suffers from him a fair bit, doesn't he? Or shoulders.
You can't come in here without doing any research, mate. Jeez.
Any new signings at Inverleigh?
After your Jason Tom statement 2 weeks ago.
1 or 2.
So Luke Parker, back pocket. Kicks the ball long, back into the middle of the ground. He's going to hit the centre square. Swennerson, well read off the back of the contest there by Andrews. Allowed to go on with the ball. Goes to the half-forward line. Hollins. Yes, good mark.
Good boy. That's what's got to happen.
Yeah, he took the mark. So now the delivery's now going to be the good one, the next one, because that's where it's going to count. So Hollins now looking for some options. Nothing in the goal square. So he loads up, goes long. Going back is Timmy Barton. He's going to be the first one to ride. Bounce. Doesn't favour him. Work up. Taps it over. Umpire says that's... Oh, no, he's called deliberate. So free kick going North Geelong's way, and Luke Swennerson, the recipient. So from the pocket, only 5 metres from the behind post, he's pushed right around by the field umpire.
Well, the side hasn't scored in 41 minutes, so hopefully that'll end a drought right here.
So Swennerson with the banana hits the
not.
behind post.
Won't.
So we're not going to change anything there. Free kick will go Belpo Still way, and Willie Urquhart will take over. So it's 8 goals for Belpost Hill and a North Geelong on 4-2. We've gone 14 minutes, third quarter. The Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Short kick in by Urquhart. Finds Lentini. Wants to switch the play. Plays on across the face of goal. Goes to Funkhauser, who can take the mark and run away. You've got Zulix in support. Tries to draw the play. He handballs it inboard to Barton, who runs through half back. Measures the pass towards Page on centre wing. Good
Good
mark. Good mark. So Joel Page, Burke gives him a lead. He holds it up though. Will Kelly's there as well. And Barlow. He goes towards Kelly,
Right,
who made
Kelly.
some good space. Knight comes over. Loses his footing though. Zulik's followed it up. Back towards the hot spot. Chopped off by Rickett, who switches the play to the outer side. Sets Parker a task against Lentini. Kick off the ground by Parker. Out towards centre wing might be okay. Schwennerson in support. Picks it up. Luke Schwennerson goes to the right foot kick towards half forwards. Okay, Fitzy takes the mark. Fitzsimmons handballs it outboard to Schwennerson again. Followed it up. Handball over the top. The 1-2 to Fitzsimmons. 65 out. Chips the ball to Parker. And Parker will have a set shot for goal from 40 out. Slight angle. Shouldn't have any trouble with the distance.
No trouble with the distance.
And he's kicked 2 this afternoon already. And the Magpies need this one.
That's great to see Hollands take that mark a bit. 1 or 2 more, and then Addy becomes accountable, rather than just roam around and get the ball at will. So
Luke Parker, 40 out, comes in, right foot kick, and missed it.
Bugger it.
And through for one behind. So North go to 4-3-27. They trail Bell Post till 8-4-52 to Granny Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard. Quick kick in by Shane Lyman is a good kick in too. Finds Lentini, who's away on centre wing. Takes a bounce. Parker though tracks back. Holds him up. He handballs it back inboard to Wells. Back to Lentini. Runs back into the centre square. Chips the ball to Barlow. Way too easy. Handballs it away to Ren Lovett. The Witches, that's at the moment the Magpies. He goes to Wood, who goes up and takes the mark. And that is just way too easy.
It was one of
for Bell Post Hill.
That's training stuff.
Yeah, it was, but I'll tell you what they do. The bloke lines up for goal. Luke Parker lines up for goal. Takes him 25 seconds. Then he kicks a point. That's when the defenders and the attacking all the North Geelong players should be thinking, if he kicks a point, where do we go? Because he was just out in his own.
Wood 40 out directly in front. Right foot kick. Goal umpire doesn't move. He's goal number 4. 9th for Bell Post Hill, 9-4-58. They lead North Geelong 4-3-27. To Granny Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 17 minutes played.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not having a go at anybody, but that's what Doggy Ryan had him drilled into doing. All those little things, thinking about the game rather than just playing the game.
Most of them do that though, Grub, don't they? Like most opposition sides you see now, even before the goals kick, you'll see Thompson do it.
Yes.
Bannockburn did it last week.
And North Geelong used to do it.
Yeah,
you know,
they get into positions that
They'll be screaming, set it up.
Set
it up.
Just so in case he misses, you're ready for that. And I'll tell you what, as much as I love Stevie Rickett, if I was young Barlow, he wouldn't be getting away with that with me. Not a chance in the world. He might be a bit big. You might have to drop the knees in the pack or something, but you can't allow him to do that to you.
So ball back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Davis in there doing the ruck work. Lovett also. Lovett taps it down, goes towards Holzfine. Coming off the square was Burke. He takes possession of it. Now, what's the umpire going to say? He's held the ball. Not too sure what sort of opportunity he had.
That is a ridiculous, disgraceful decision. What hope did he have? There was no prior opportunity whatsoever.
So Lukey Van Creeken with the ball, middle of the ground, goes quickly to the half-forward line. Kilsby's a target. Good grab, Kilsby.
He's playing
in front of Sulix. So he got the handball away quickly to Sando on the left boot to the half-forward line. Numbers arrive. Who will suit? Bell Post Hill are going to be best suited by the ball. Picked up Frankhausen. Gets the handball out wide to the running holes. Fine. He just needs to take collection of it. Has it in front of himself now. Goes towards centre wing. Rickett behind. Good mark. Jake Barlow in front. So Jakey Barlow now with options further afield. He goes quickly towards centre half forward. Ettridge is the target. He takes possession of the ball. Handballs out in front of himself. Support arrives. Picked up. It wasn't picked up. It was left behind there by Page. Goes back. Carrick got the handball away. Bell Post Hill just working a little bit harder around the contest. Kelly inside 50. What will he do? Good delivery. Lukey Turner comes out. Good grab. And he will go back and shoot for his first goal of the afternoon. So Luke Turner to
Don't let him do that to you, mate.
at goal number 10 for Bell Post Hill.
You're supposed to give special comments to the players.
Dad's a good friend of mine.
There's a bloke standing in the goal square. Rob Wood. Lukey Turner says, to him, and Rob Wood says, thank you. That's goal number 5, Rob Wood. The 10th goal now, Bell Post Hill. 10-4, 64, 4-3, 27. And we have gone 19 and a half minutes. Third quarter to Grandy Cycle Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Look, forget about that. Was lax, all right, fair enough. But how many times have we seen him go in with beautiful kicks right on the chest of of Wood or all these blokes, they're just making it so easy for them. And the reason they're doing that is because there's not enough pressure being put on the bloke with the ball coming up the ground. As soon as you put pressure on them, they can't kick it to the full forward like that. But North just can't quite put the pressure that's needed at this stage.
Anarchy also holding a tight lead, 12-8-80 over Cryo, 11-4-70.
Davis gets it down to Hayes in the middle, gives it away by a hander to Sano, kicks it out wide for looking for Fitzsimmons. Fitzy picks it up, handballs it back. Andrews off a step to centre half forward. Fankhauser, well, he and Zuliks were...
Leave it, it's mine, I think he said.
Yeah, we're in the middle, and Kilsby took the mark. He got it away to Hayes, who goes towards full forward. Addy thumps it away. Back towards Hayes, who followed up on hands and knees. His handball over the top. Fresh air shot from Urquhart. Very un-Will Urquhart-like. Gasper got a trip, did he? And he did in the left forward pocket for North Geelong. And will take the free kick.
I think these North Geelong forwards would love it to be delivered to them like the Bell Post Hill forwards are getting it.
So Taylor Gasper in the left forward pocket.
I reckon that's pretty kickable from there.
He comes in. Right foot kick. Pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Goal umpire comes back to the middle and says all clear. So he kicks his first of the afternoon. And the fifth for North Geelong, 5-3-33. They trail Bell Post till 10-4-64 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 21 minutes played.
They're having a go, aren't they? But I think it tells the story for the year. I don't think they can win the flag. I've sort of held off. I knew they were playing better than what they've been playing early in the year. But I think they're finished for the year. I know it's a big statement early with so many rounds to go, but I think they're done. I don't think they can trouble them.
They'll win enough games to stay in, but...
Yeah.
They'll make the finals, but I just don't know if they can trouble the top 3 or 4. I really don't.
It'll be a one-sided elimination final, I think.
We'll all be hoping because they've got the ability there, but there's a couple of blokes there that are nearly done.
All back in the middle of the ground, and it's tapped down by Levitt, picked up Fantella, has support outside, missed the target well. He's able to go back and collect it now. He goes back and misses the target once again, so Fitzsimmons comes through, picks the ball up. He's trying to work hard in the middle of the ground. Nyak's also there, picked up Fantella, has Holtzfind outside the contest, and further afield to Fankhauser, and he now delivers the ball into the half-forward line. In front, Barlow, good spoil from Elmer from behind. Burke trying to work to the contest, pushed off it by Chandler, ground level, picks the ball up, tries to get the handball out, got it to Elmer, to Nyack. He couldn't take clean possession of the ball, got the handball out to Matheson, put boot to ball, put it back towards centre wing, so the race is on again. Coming out to meet the ball was Sulik, slipped over, Kilsby is also with him. Both players now work hard. Big Lovett says, let me do the support work for you. Picked up by Barton, got the handball out to Lovett, back to Sulik, looks up and went short and will find... David Holt's find only just, flipped it out between his legs. Fantella has it, went back to Fankhauser. He needs to pick the ball up. He's got time to steady, got the handball further afield to Popovsky. Trying to look for some options, got the handball away. Again, North Geelong working that little bit harder at the moment. Picked up by Davis, tackled by Popovsky. Goes to Burke, he's over the top of it. Ferguson over the top of him. Umpire stands back and says, come to me. And that's what he'll do, he'll give the ball back.
Again, you got to love Big Ren Lovett. He just struggled to keep up with the little blokes, but he kept within range so he could put on a shepherd. That was brilliant.
So the ball thrown up by the umpire. Lovett doing the ruck work. Out the back it comes. Missed Holzfind as he came through. Page now provides support. Holzfind went back and collected. High says the umpire. So free kick goes to David Holzfind. Hayes over the top of him, goes to find Taylor quickly into the half-forward line. It's a nice weighted kick, slipping across as Andrews.
That's
and
better.
for North Geelong, he takes the mark. So North Geelong now with the ball. Short kick goes towards Elmer, only just makes the distance and probably travels the right distance. And he goes short again, goes to Van Creeken at the true centre half-back position. Wider they go, and Steve Rickett now takes the mark. So 3 or 4 possessions. They're no further advanced down the ground, but they do hold possession. He looks back inside. Fitzsimmons, mark is taken. So inside the centre square. Well, just don't know whether it was a handball.
Yeah,
He just handed it off to Van Creeken as he went past. Kick was poor, turns it over well, and away go
Forward
the opposition
pass.
and Bell Post Hill. So picked up there by Burke, looks further afield. The only option he's got further afield is going to be Wood. He's there with the old man Matheson. Matho gets back, does well, has support in Carrick-Say, dives on top of the ball.
Oh, he's in trouble there, Matho.
Says, you're lucky. It was either a high tackle or was holding the
It
ball.
wasn't
I
a
think.
high tackle. I think he...
Oh, I don't know. I reckon he had him round the shoulders there, but got away with it, Matho. Did well. Ruck work in the top of the goal square. Tap down. Chandler tried to get the handball away and does. Goes to Brent Swinnerson out wide. Well, will turn it straight back the other way. Looks towards centre half forward. Popovsky target. Missed him. Will Kelly went back and collected it. Handball to Lovett. Handball to Popovsky. Handball to Lima. Lima went back to Popovsky. Dropping the ball, says the umpire. Free kick, North Geelong, and Hayes is the recipient. So 24 and a half minutes gone, third quarter. 10-4-64 Bellpost Hill. 5-3-33 North Geelong.
Hayes through the middle, straight to Timmy Barton. Unfortunately, he plays for Bellpost Hill. Goes back to Holes, fine. Holesy don't miss him from 40 like this.
Yeah.
And
Look at
kicks
that.
the goal. Holes fine, kicks his second. Bad turnover from North Geelong.
It's costing them.
11-4-70 the Panthers. Magpies 5-3-33 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard 25 played.
It was a bad turnover, but the idea was there. Get it moving, get it down the centre. It didn't come off, but if you don't try those things, you're just going to run around with no purpose at all. It was a bad turnover. It cost them a goal, but they're not going to win the game anyway. So keep it going. Keep trying it and get it right.
Well, I was just going to say that North Geelong were about to kick back-to-back goals for the first time in an hour, but the second the ball's in Halsey's hands, you forget about it. That was going in.
Inverleigh kicked 30 goals, 22 minutes of the third quarter.
Oh. Will they stop?
No.
Back in the middle, Fitzsimmons gets the roving work from the contest, goes long to full forward. Hollands off hands, front and centre. Gasper was pretty good. He's screwed it around and missed it to the near side through for one behind. They go to 5-4-34 North. Bellpost Hill 11-4-70. Kick in Shane Lima for Bellpost Hill into the pocket to Addy. And he chips the ball over the top to Kelly. He runs away. He kicks into the middle.
We need some pressure now.
I smell witches' hats again. He comes, he goes towards Big Lovett. Here's the witch's hat who takes the mark. Good boy, Stevie Rickett. At half-back does nicely. Gives it away by hand to Davis. Big Ruckman runs across half-back, goes with a long kick into the middle. No mark taken, off hands. Kelly drags it back there. Barlow's there as well. Barton through the middle. Breaks free, runs across half-back, nearly hits the umpire in the bum, goes towards... Nyack does nicely.
Good boy.
Against Reece Burke, the two number 45s. He handballs it outboard to Rickett. Still on centre wing, little left foot kick towards half forward. Off hands, Andrews comes at it, Lentini. PJ picks it up to Santa, gives it back to Nyack, through a couple, little left foot kick towards Parker. Broke free. 55 out, right foot kick, long towards full forward. Hollands, Addy punched it away into the goal square. Somebody tried to kick it off the ground. Kilsby tried to handball it up. That was the throw. Gasper got it in the end. He's wrapped up. Bellpost still defence, working overtime. Clearing kick, Will Kelly. Out towards Lentini. Doesn't sit for him. Andrews. He got his head ripped off by Timmy Barton. He went down just at the wrong time for Tim. Hit him across the chops and he goes back inboard. Good kick. And squares it up and finds Luke Van Creeken who'll kick a kick for goal from 45 out, directly in front. So Luke Van Creeken hasn't kicked one to date this afternoon. He comes in with Will Kelly standing the mark. Puts it up. Fades away. Is that a mark? Is it
Yes,
in the
it
field
is.
of play? Yes,
The goal
it is.
umpire
Kilsby
reckons it
takes
is.
the mark. Plays on quickly, turns around and kicks the goal. So he kicks his first of the afternoon.
A killer.
And the sixth for North Geelong, 6-4-40. They trail Bellpost till 11-4-70. And that's on the DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes played.
Oh, look, it's only... Oh, no. What is it? 6-4?
Mm-hmm.
5 goals.
6-4, 5 goals.
Yeah, I was just going to mention across the Winter Reserve, I thought this would be a close game, but Belmont Lions 14-11-95, holding Werribee comfortably 5-9-39. So, yeah, I thought that would be much closer.
I told you it wouldn't be.
I know.
Don't you listen to me?
I try not to.
Very rarely I'm wrong. Very rarely.
Mind you, you guys have seen Werribee uphand. I haven't, so...
Oh, once. And you can't count that because I was...
Hey!
no,
Can't say that.
No, I wasn't.
You
I
were
was
driving to the game.
Very,
is what you were
very
gonna
tired
say.
that day and emotional.
Back in the middle of the ground, ball is tapped down. It goes. Davis went back and got the ball as the siren sounds to end the third quarter here at Myers Reserve, and we'll see Bellpost Hill go in at 11-4, and they will lead North Geelong on 6 goals for to this stage of the